Let's move back. Let's move back. Wait.
Okay, I'll find out. Yeah, what's your name? Okay, I'll find out. Hey,
Ibrahim,
how are you? Honorable. How are you?
Hold on.
Good. We'll see. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm coming.
Use your other side.
Alenya easy.
That day, I don't know where you appeared from, but he came and quickly set in motion what we needed to do. And I also want to thank all of you, your prayers, for your good wishes. I can't be thankful enough. I'm very grateful. But I need to isolate, beyond family and friends, your brother, Mr. Ibrahim. He stopped at nothing to ensure that I had what I needed. And then he also came to the hospital. He came to sit by me, and that was healing by itself. So, my little boss, I'm very, very grateful. So I'm very happy to be back. And there's so much that has happened that we all need to do. And I know that with our collective we'll do much more.
And for mining engineering, ladies and gentlemen, CEO of the year 2024, the CEO, engineers and planners, Ibrahim Mahama. Manufacturing metal steel, managing director, Farming Metal Ghana, Imran. And so our count of three, we all raise our voice. 1, 2, and 3. Your minds and our firm belief and faith in our nation, God bless our whole Ghana and make our nation great and strong. National anthem. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Please welcome I think the rest is history. Taste of the things in the meeting with the panel, with the unfortunately, there's always a coincidence. I was supposed to be in Abuja this morning for the African Development Bank board meeting, and I cannot just remember the outcome, but was expecting me this morning, but I had to call and explain to him that I had to get the CEO. So as much as I wanted to stay for quite a long time, unfortunately I had to run off immediately after this to catch the flight to Abuja. I'm happy. We said in the budget that we're going to reintroduce road tolls. And so they've been talking about, what the locality should be and all that. But the good thing today is every car is linked to the owners in a car. And so we don't need to have the old toll gates and those cars that you stand and open and all that. We'll just go straight to get the lights. If it's one city, across the east, one bridge, governor and finance minister will all be happy. You can just take a picture of your car and then just pay one city. So things are looking up. I'm happy to see my friends to me. They sold me my first EV car. A little maybe Ibrahim Mahama car. And today my boys, quite a lot of should use it. Because they don't pay petrol, they don't pay electricity. The charger is in my house. So they come at the market and plug it in. But when it does a full charge, 330 kilometers, they are good to go. And so it should be able to see you again. But happy to see all of you in a different capacity today. And I'm proud of that said levels don't change. So good morning, and I'm happy to be here as the President of the Republic of Ghana. I have just a short statement, and it is my honor and pleasure to address you on this year's CEO Summit, an event that has over the years become the foremost platform for strategic thinking and engagement and public-private partnerships. It brings together the nation's most influential economic actors, and it is heartening to note how your community has maintained your resolve even through the trying times of the recent past. This year's theme, Leading Ghana's Economic Reset, Transforming Business and Governance for a Sustainable Futuristic Economy. I will structure my remarks around two broad ideas. The first is talking about the reset that is anchored in past reforms and achievements, particularly from our previous administration, that were either abandoned or undermined, leading to costly reversals. And so that's going down the path of history. The second is a reset for the future, one that embraces innovation, transparency, and shared growth, a reset designed to restore confidence and elevate our economy through bold but responsible leadership. So let us begin with where we lost our footing, because it is said that for those who don't learn the lessons of the past, they are bound to make the same mistakes. Between 2013 and 2016, my administration took bold steps to deepen Ghana's domestic and external financial markets. And ministers like Dr. Kabla before, and later Mr. Secretary, who we are privileged to have here with us, and in partnership with the Central Bank and commercial banks, we introduced medium and long-term domestic bonds. This has them with the Ghana Stock Exchange and operationalized the Central Securities Depository to improve transparency and liquidity. We went further. Ghana became one of the few African countries to issue a $200 million denominated domestic bond, a strategic innovation that supported our smart borrowing initiative, and I'm happy to say that bond was oversubscribed. Simultaneously, we accessed external capital markets responsibly. From 2013 to 2016, Ghana issued 4 Eurobonds, all without default. And these were anchored in a sinking fund mechanism is designed to ensure repayment. We applied about $335 million from our oil-funded sinking fund to settle maturing Eurobond liabilities. We refinanced the $200 million epic-era 2007 Eurobond through our 2015 World Bank Guarantee Bond. And before we left office, we left sufficient reserves, enabling the next administration that came after us to pay off the balance in 2017 of the 2007 bond without distress. Ladies and gentlemen, this was not magic, it was just discipline and it was foresight. Practically, this architecture was dismantled. Between 2017 and 2022, debt accumulation skyrocketed, and yet the framework to ensure repayment was abandoned. As a consequence, Ghana defaulted on both the domestic and external debts, first in our post-independence history. Investors, businesses, and pensioners suffered crushing losses through the domestic debt exchange program, with crude haircuts, eroding trust in the financial system. Ghana's credit worthiness was downgraded to junk status, and public sector arrears ballooned, and SMEs were squeezed out of the credit market. This was not simply a matter of global shocks. Other countries with smaller resource bases manage their recoveries much better than us. In our case, poor fiscal management, opaque collateralization of statutory funds, and disregard for procurement and accountability rules were major contributing factors. There is also visible a loss of access to capital markets, both domestic and foreign. The collapse of investor confidence, and a shrinking private sector unable to plan, invest, or expand. Let us be honest with ourselves, a true reset must begin by learning from what worked and what was recklessly abandoned. And so the first thing to look at is how do we lead a reset for the future, a path to recovery and resilience. Distinguished participants, despite these challenges, I remain optimistic. Ghana has what it takes to recover, not by repeating the past mistakes, but by learning from it and innovating for the future. Let me outline 8 key pillars of the economic reset that we envisage. Number 1 is completing the IMF program with discipline. We'll continue to discipline the government expenditure and borrowing, and work to achieve all targets under the extended credit fund with a program with the IMF. We expect to conclude the 4th review of the IMF program in June 2025, with a target to exit at the end of the program in 2026. And thereafter, we will participate in Article 4 consultations, and adopt a policy support instrument framework, signaling Ghana's return to responsible, non-borrowing engagement with the fund. The second is reopening domestic and international capital markets. We're working to reopen Ghana's small markets in collaboration with the IMF and our development partners, the Ghana Stock Exchange, and local banks. However, future borrowing will be linked to self-financing commercially viable projects, particularly by MBAs, MMBAs, and SOEs, ensuring value for money and sustainable repayment. The third is strengthening sovereign funds and local government financing. We'll amend the Public Financial Management Act and Constitution to make contributions to the sinking and stabilization funds mandatory. They will not be optional. So a certain percentage of funds must be committed to the sinking and stabilization funds. We also intend to empower MNBs to issue infrastructure and municipal bonds secured against a portion of their district percentage loan fund to fund infrastructure projects such as roads, schools, water systems, and local industry in the districts. The fourth is clearing verified arrears and rationalizing public investment. The Auditor General is completing an audit of arrears and commitments, government commitments, and we expect to receive the report by the end of May. We will then commence to clear legitimate arrears transparently and enforce commitment controls through the GIFMIS and the IPSAS-based accounting systems. New projects will be prioritized based on need, funding availability, and alignment with our national interests. The fifth is accelerating public financial management reforms, and we've started that already. We amended the PFFA to include fiscal responsibility clauses. We reactivate store reforms, including the Treasury Single Account TSA, the Integrated Tax Administration System, and real-time budget monitoring tools to improve efficiency, reduce waste, and to curb corruption. And the sixth is revitalizing exports through Ghana Exim Bank. The Ghana Exim Bank will be repositioned to support non-traditional exports and agro-processing, light manufacturing, and SMEs, enhancing foreign exchange inflows and creating jobs in the real economy. Our Agriculture for Economic Transformation agenda will also roll out massive investments in oil palm, in cocoa, cashew, shea, and other high-value tree crops. With two of our major export commodities, gold and cocoa, enjoying a good run in international markets, we will build our reserves and buffers to create the resilience to withstand any future global shocks. And the seventh is building Ghana into a regional hub for trade and investment. We envision Ghana's West Africa's commercial, transport, and digital services hub. Our new set will prioritize port expansion, financial services, health, education, and industrial corridors, linking Ghanaian business to the African continental free trade area and beyond. Then eight is resuming infrastructure development to stimulate growth. Infrastructure investment is not optional. We'll resume priority projects in the roads, energy, water, housing, and urban renewal sectors, not through reckless borrowing, but through innovative financing systems like the Big Push, PPPs, and other strategic partnerships. So now, what does this research mean for business? Distinguished CEOs, this research will really succeed with the private sector at its core. We're restoring macroeconomic stability not as an end in itself, but as a platform for private investment. And in that regard, we will ensure policy predictability to enable medium and long-term planning. Access to credit and capital markets will not crowd you out. We will borrow responsibly and restrain ourselves from government borrowing so that the rest of the credit is available for you to expand your businesses. Consultation with industry will occur before any major reforms are done. And finally, a fiscal environment that rewards value creation and not rent seeking. And so, like I said, you will not only be consulted in major government policy, you will be for policy feedback, reform monitoring, and joint priority setting. And I'm pleased to say this was one of the promises I made to you that will also on regular policy so that you give us the feedback on how it is affecting your businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2008, Ghana became the number one development country. That milestone was based on sound policy and institutional reforms. Today, the opportunity exists for us to move further to become an upper middle income country with a diversified economy, resilient institutions, and a dynamic private sector. To get there, we must reset, and reset with discipline, with purpose and unity. On Government Spark, I wish to assure you that we will maintain the caring fiscal discipline and work to maintain a conducive environment for your businesses to thrive. Let me take the opportunity to commend those of you who have responded to the city's appreciation by reducing prices of your products and services, and thereby passing some of the relief from the hardship to Ghanaians. And so all and all of you. Thank you very much. And so for those of you who have not responded yet, please pass on some of the city appreciation to Ghanaians. The time has come for us to lift the gloom, to restore confidence, and to build again. And as I said in my invitation, Ghana is open for business again. Let this summit mark the beginning of a new compact between the public and private sectors, a compact of mutual accountability, shared risks, and shared rewards. Together we can lead Ghana's economic reset, and in doing so lay the foundations for a more prosperous, inclusive, and secure future for our people. I thank you all for your kind attention, and may God bless our
President, we would like to invite you here at Convener, together with the chair of the CEO's Network, Professor Ernest Abuchi. Round of applause for him. Thank you for those warm and gracious words, President. So now move straight into the awards. Please seated. President, being a man of unshakable faith, I have good news for you. Our levels also have changed in the CEO's Network. Where by a phenomenal gift to the body of Christ and to the business world, I'm talking about the Porter's House Church. We salute the life, the work, the legacy of Bishop T.D. Jakes and Mrs. Sarita Jakes. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for them. Here have been tradition and visions, holy purpose-filled vessels, while pointing all praise and glory to God. They join us here through their children, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastors of the Porter's House, Pastor Sarah James Roberts and Pastor Torrey Roberts. Thank you very much. And now we're moving to the CEO Awards. Please, no exchange. CEO of the Year of the Porter's Southern Products, ladies and gentlemen, Council Delegate CEO, CFAO Mobility Ghana PLC, and Demola Adelebo. CEO of the Year 2024, General Insurance, CEO of Enterprise Insurance, Akosia Katsa AG. The local sector, Executive Chairman of the AGL Group, Mr. Lex Abao. Also receiving for the Raw Group CEO of the Year 2024 in the group business sector is the same Executive Chairman of the AGL Group, Mr. Alex Abao. For Trade Technology Products sector, the CEO of the Year is the CEO of the Omega Group, Andrew Naana. Enterprise Technology sector, ladies and gentlemen, emerging CEO 2024, the founder and CEO, Brainwave Africa Tech Limited, Angela Shematin Jimo. The mining sector CEO of the Year 2024 is the CEO of Improve Mining. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Angela Bliss. CEO of the year 2024 Real Estate, Large Scale Luxury Facilities, the CEO of Clifton Homes, and Reverend. For the quality products and sector, CEO of the year 2024 is the chairman of the Mohinani Group. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ashok Mohinani. Ladies and gentlemen, we proceed to also acknowledge the agribusiness food sector, Leadership Excellence 2024, the country head, Agri-Ola, Beba Biswas. For media, radio sector, CEO of the year 2024, Group CEO of the Media General, Beatrice Acheman. Oil marketing sector, downstream petroleum leadership excellence award goes to the CEO of Engine Plant, Mr. Prez. Consultancy, professional services, innovation category, it goes to the CEO. Consultant of the year, ladies and gentlemen, country managing partner, Deloitte Ghana, Daniel Kojo Owusu. Insurance sector, ladies and gentlemen, the Group CEO of the year 2024, Group CEO of Enterprise Group, Daniel Lapitiku. The roofing sector, the CEO of the year, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Rockstar Roofing Systems Limited, Dennis Wejo Kanwa. For the salt industry, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of the year 2024, it goes to the Executive Chairman of the Magnan Group. I give you the salt of the earth, Dr. Daniel. Private Health Insurance Leadership Excellence Award to the CEO of Equity Health Insurance, the recipient, Dr. Elton Afari. Real estate development, residential housing, the CEO of the year goes to the CEO of JL Properties, Dr. James O'Leary Stacey. Executive Director of the St. Thomas Eye Hospital, Dr. Michael E. Jesse. Consultancy, Human Resources, ladies and gentlemen, Leadership Excellence Award goes to the founder and Group CEO of the Lene Group, Dr. Mrs. Ellen Egan. Trade facilitation, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the Executive Chairman of the Ghana Lane Network Services Limited, Dr. Nick Danswede. He also received the Entrepreneur of the Year Award in the Entrepreneur category, together with the Technology Award, ladies and gentlemen, for excellence. Please, let's hear it up for Dr. Nick Danswede. It's a hard one. And for consultancy, strategy, transformation advisory, ladies and gentlemen, the country manager, Ernst & Young Emmanuel at the Capital. Healthcare, medical equipment business, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, with Farmers Company Limited, Emmanuel Teng Kenny. Real estate development, corporate office services, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, Aries Properties Ghana Limited, Enoch Instrumenta. Human Cosmetics, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, Amanex Company Limited, Eric Amanuano. For the technology broadband infrastructure, ladies and gentlemen, the regional manager, C-Square, Estelle Akufio Soa. For plastics, CEO of the year 2024 is the CEO of Polyplast Limited, Mr. Prez, Manufacturing Software Bridge, CEO of the Year, Managing Director, West African Business Unit, Equatorial Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Felix Gomez. Heavy Construction, ladies and gentlemen, Director Simone Limited, Federico Simone. Chemical Paint Industry, the CEO of Azar Chemical Company, Gazi Azar. Wealth Management Multinational, ladies and gentlemen, consultants, enemy and partners, and Grace Aka. Cocoa Sector, Managing Director, Federated Commodities Limited, Haji Maria Adam Sibo. Hospitality Hotels, ladies and gentlemen, the General Manager, Hotel Cocoa City, Hanok Bako. Manufacturing pipes and rubber products, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of class, Asam Lakri. Marketing, leadership excellence, those who are director, CEO, Senator Henry Ogun Surigo. Architectural engineering practice, ladies and gentlemen, CEO of the Year, CEO Key Architect, Asam Fakri. To say Fakri, and for mining engineering, ladies and gentlemen, CEO of the Year 2024, the CEO, Engineers and Planners, Ibrahim Mahama. Manufacturing metal, steel, Managing Director, Farming Metal Ghana, Imran Banji. About energy, and ladies and gentlemen, leadership excellence award goes to the acting chief executive, Water River Authority, Engineer Edward Pento. For life insurance, CEO of the year 2024, it goes to the CEO Enterprise Insurance, Enterprise Life Insurance, I think about Jamin Benny. Pharmaceuticals Manufacturing, CEO of the Year, and he was the CEO of Unichem Ghana Limited, Jason Mohan. Beverages in the liquor category, CEO of the Year 2024, it goes to the CEO of Imexco, Jean-Paul Vegani. CEO of the Year Pensions, ladies and gentlemen, is the CEO of Enterprise Group, Joseph Ampofo. That should be Enterprise Trustees. CEO of Enterprise Trustees, Joseph Ampofo. For Women's Investment Fund, ladies and gentlemen, the Leadership Award goes to the acting CEO, Myth Ramjustina Nelson. And so I invite all award recipients to come up for a group photo. And so I count for three, we all ring our awards. 1, 2, and 3. All rise. the national anthem. Let's all remain standing as the President and the official house taking from us. Let's have the sponsor videos playing. Part 2, please.
How are you? Good.
Let's move back.
Outside, thanks. Yes. All right. Yes. Wait. Okay, I'll find out. Yeah, what's your name? Okay, I'll find out. Hey,
Inside.
How are you? Honorable. How are you? Good. I'll see. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm coming in.
Use the other side.
Alenya easy.
Did you start filming?
I didn't know you were with you. So I reached out to you.
Well, I realize. Who am I know that I know? So I'm going to now.
You go find some. That big man. You go.
Okay, that's fine.
Hello.
Hey, Zoo. Your party boy, Zoo.
Hello.
Hey, Zoo.